Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel and another match review, taking a look at yet another win for FC Barcelona in La Liga. Yeah, we have to put that little pretext because in as much as FC Barcelona never seem to be able to buy a win in the Champions League, they just can't seem to buy a loss in La Liga. Even if the referee was paid to hand in this L, which I'm not saying that he was. But yeah, it wasn't the best performance by Barcelona. We should probably start from saying there, but it was a victory that was very, very sweet. It's very rarely that we see Barcelona win a match where they had so little of the ball, only 53%, by Barca standards, and also had the least shots, whether it's total attempts or on target. Osasuna had the better stats in this game, and FC Barcelona still managed to get away with the win though, because quite simply put, they managed to score from their clear-cut chances. They managed to take all the chances that they had in this game. It was something of a statement win, I think it's fair to say that, because coming into this game we all knew that Barcelona just needed to get this win, not in any small part because Real Madrid were comfortably beaten by Rayo Vallecano just the night before on Monday. But coming into this game on Tuesday, Barcelona had the chance to go as much as 5 points clear of Real Madrid, and being able to do that, it would have been just a huge load off of the Barcelona players. You know what I'm saying? Coming back into a Liga from that World Cup break, it's just that much better when you know that you've actually got a lead to defend. Of course, Real Madrid will probably win their next game against, I don't even know who they're playing, but that's besides the point. Okay, FC Barcelona needed to win this game, and I need to be very honest with you. Okay, when Osasuna found the back of the net after just 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and then Busquets was just looking like an utter mess, a complete mess. I was wondering why this man was even starting this game and why Gavi didn't, because just look how good Gavi did when he came on. But then on top of all of that, Robert Lewandowski, of all people, gets sent off. So at that moment in time, I'm thinking, with the way this team has responded to adversity so far this season, folding very easily, like we saw at home against Inter, like we saw away against Real Madrid. And I was just thinking, what, this is just going to go that way. FC Barcelona here, there's nothing for us here. Okay, no dub today. I was just let's see what happens in this game. And well, thankfully we were able to just go into the break just one goal down, and within 3 or 4 minutes of the second half kicking off, we got level. And so from there I was thinking, okay, let's at least just let's keep it level. Let's get the point here, because a point in this case, a point with this scenario, if you had told me you'll be one goal down against Osasuna and down to 10 men before halftime, just have 30 minutes into the game, half an hour into the game, you'll be down to 10 men and a goal down, and you ask me if I'd take a 1-1 draw, I'll be like, yeah, possibly, I can take that. But you know what, full credit to the team here, full credit to Xavi, even though I thought that some of his substitutions, it took a bit longer to bring on Raphinha and Gavi than he should have. But full credit to him for finally doing it, and thankfully we didn't end up paying for that, right? And I think full credit to the team as well. We need to give a lot of credit here, especially to the defenders. I think Balde, Alba, Alonso in particular, their defending today was pretty good. It could have been better, sure, but they're not even the ones who had fought for the goal, right? The goal that was just Busquets losing his man and whatnot. But Barcelona's defenders today, they did their job. They did what they needed to do. They were getting in blocks, they were getting the clearances when the crosses come in, and they were making it difficult for those wide men at Osasuna to find space to cross the ball. And look, getting this win here against Osasuna is a big deal. I know it's only Osasuna, that's what it's going to look like for everybody else, but it's a big deal if you just look at Osasuna's track record this season. I mean, these men were able to get a point at the Bernabeu. That's something even Barcelona didn't manage to do, right? And they've taken points off of everybody you can think of, all the big teams, Sevilla, that they've met so far. They've taken points off of all those big teams. It's something that we shouldn't take for granted, I think, and it's kudos to all the players. Just because of how hard pressed I am for time, I wasn't really able to like sit down and write down things like, you know, all my negatives, all my positives and the likes. But I can say that for a fact here, the man of the match for what's now the second game running for me is Frenkie de Jong. Not just because of that exquisite assist he had for Raphinha on that winning goal, which, by the way, that winning goal by Raphinha was just like shades of Robin Van Persie at the 2014 World Cup, right? Anywho, Frenkie de Jong for me, like I said, easily the man of the match. Not only did he have that, you know, match-winning assist, but even with the first goal Barcelona scored, he had one of those key passes going out to Jordi Alba. He's the one, you know, who found Jordi Alba in that space. And also, just generally, nobody on that pitch covered more ground than Frenkie de Jong. And he played, like, I don't know, something like 3 different positions in this game. So that was quite a wonderful performance from him. And he did pretty well at babysitting Busquets here, because this was a match where Busquets for some reason needed babysitting. Like, I'm not sure what's up with my dude, but like, this man, like, he's just not there, you know. His passing is just off, his confidence is low and it shows, and his decision making is the worst I have seen from him in his entire career. So maybe it is just time for him to hang up the boots like PK did. I don't know, but I just hope he can pick up his performances, because we all know Xavi won't bench him, meaning he's going to start matches like Manchester United. And the last thing I want is for us to get cooked because, you know, Busquets was dawdling on the ball, or he was, you know, just generally being a bit of a drag when Gavi could have been on the pitch doing better. Anyway, let's move on from that. We got the win. That now puts Barcelona 5 points clear. So, you know, weather forecast in Madrid is definitely saying -5. Barcelona have had a tough month, you know. The past month was pretty tough for Barca. So being able to be at this point here, this is not something to be taken lightly. And it's something that I think all Barcelona fans, just as the players should, they should all appreciate this. And hopefully we can, you know, just have a good World Cup break for all our players. No more injuries, please. Because if Barcelona can stay injury free, in particular if Jules Koundé and Ronald Araujo can stay injury free, then Barcelona have a very solid base on which they can actually win La Liga. Because like we've seen here right now, it's possible to take this thing. So yeah, that's all I had to say, guys. But thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you had any thoughts on the game, you know, or even if you think that my coverage of the game sucks, you know, just say it. Just say it. If you're a first-time visitor, by the way, feel free to hit subscribe and also hit like on the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you know, you can hit dislike as well. I won't take that personally. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barça.